All right, how's it going, viewers? So I want to do a quick review and an install video of this remote start from 12 Volt Solutions. I bought this same kit about 2 months ago for my wife's Lexus CT200HF Sport and absolutely love the simplicity of the install, how well it works, and the value that it costs to purchase this item. And their customer service as well is outstanding. So I thought, well, let me go ahead and get it for I have a daily, my Toyota Prius that I drive to and from work. I thought, well, let me go ahead and get it for my car. So I went ahead and bought one. It was $279.99, I believe. So it's extremely affordable compared to the dealer option. And we'll take a look, see what it comes with inside here. You're gonna get your wiring harness. It's completely plug and play. You will not have to cut or splice any wires. It's a bridge harness between your OBD2 and then your ECU pinouts for your ignition. So that comes with it. And then you also get, let's see here, you'll get this little card. You register your product with this. The control module, it's in the static bag. It's real basic, just 2 plugs go into it and then you zip tie it somewhere. The instructions, which like I said, simplicity of installation, it is literally just 1 page, front and back. Stupid simple. And then of course some zip ties to secure some of the wiring harness under your dash. So with that said, we're going to put this back in the box. We'll go downstairs and I'll show you a little bit of the install on my 2011 Toyota Prius. And hopefully it helps you in the future. Thanks. All right, here we go. We're going to try and get this install done on this Toyota Prius remote start. It's a 2011 Toyota Prius 5. The 5 just, I think, signifies it's pretty much optioned out. But it does not have remote start. So I'm going to try and get this sucker installed, see if I can't show the steps the best I can, the tools I used, and the amount of time it took. So here we go. Here are just the kind of basic tools you will probably need to do this install, or at least what I used. A flat braided screwdriver, a small skinny one that's not terribly long. That'll help you kind of get in there and pop out some of those plugs, especially the main wiring harness plug that's behind that panel. It's really tight fitting, so your fingers are hard to get in there. This gives you a little bit more reach. A Phillips screwdriver, there's 3 Phillips screws you'll have to take out to get some panels off, and then a trim tool in case you need it to help pry away some panels. I was able to work my fingers in there and just pull it away easily, but just in case I got it out, and you may need it on your install. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is pry this panel off. I've already pried it off most of the way. It just comes off with clips. There is a screw you can see down here at the bottom. It's back behind this panel. I just pried this away far enough to unscrew it so I didn't have to take any extra panels off. I unplugged all this stuff just to pull it out of the way, get out of the way completely so I could see the harness back here, as well as unclip this hood release. To get that out of the way, you're not going to really need that until it's time to mount the switch. In here, in the main wiring harness, the main plug you're going to need for this kit is this one right here. So you'll just pop that out, and the harness that came with the install kit will go in between this pin out and the plug here. Down below where the OBD2 port is, there's just 2 screws. I've already taken them out. You just take those out, and then there's a little clip right here in the middle. You just clip it, and it pulls right out of the way. And then what you're going to do is undo the harness behind this, and then your intermediate harness will go between it for your new remote start. So we'll go ahead and do that now. Okay, so we got the harness installed. Like I said, in between the OBD2 port, you just pop it out of its slot and then plug the intermediate harness in, and this will go back to the factory OBD location that clips in right under here. I kind of push the harness up through here behind the dash, and then the jumper harness right here for this main harness pin outs just goes in the factory location, and you plug the factory one into the jumper harness. You'll have the 2 red and blue leads that go to the control box that will mount up under here somewhere, and then there's an on and off switch in case you want to install it for turning the remote start on and off. Maybe you're taking it to the dealer or something, I'm not sure, and I'll put that in one of the blanks up here for blank switches that Toyota has. Other than that, the harness mainly is plugged in. So the next step is just kind of getting the control box plugged in. We'll do a test to make sure it's functioning properly, and then we'll button it all up and put it away. Okay, so we got the box plugged in. You want to make sure the switch is turned to off, then plug in your red and blue harness into the control box, and then we have to program it. So you'll want to turn it on to give power to the box. The red light comes on. You hit your power button twice without the brake depressed. 1, 2. When the light goes solid green just like it did, then the unit is programmed, and then you can just turn it back off. Then we'll try it with the fob, and it should work. See if I can find it. All right, so we'll close the door. And on this particular one, it's lock 3 times. And it appears to be on. It's a hybrid, so yep, it is actually running. So there we go, remote start works. So now we'll just get up under there, we'll button everything up, put it all away, and we should be finished. All right, so that's it. We got it all buttoned up. You saw me test it, it worked. Super simple install, man, maybe took me 30 minutes, I would imagine. I had a little bit of extra time because while I was under there, I located this, which it appears that the previous owner, I'm guessing, maybe they had a child or son or daughter that was driving the vehicle, so they had put a GPS tracker under the dash, which was kind of weird. So I had to unplug that and kind of get those wires out of the way because it was a jumper for the OBD2, and I needed that for the remote start. I got all the panels buttoned back up. Everything went back on real easy. I was going to drill a hole in this for the on-off valley switch, but I decided, man, I'm really probably never going to mess with it. So, and the harness was really, really short. I don't even know that it would have reached up here to either of these plugs. So I just left it kind of hanging down here, and it's so short it shouldn't get in the way of anything. So I left that there. I found a place to put the control box in there where it's really snug, so I didn't need to zip tie it or double-sided tape it or anything. It was really simple. So I did that. Also, it came with this warning sticker. I don't know that it's necessary, but I went ahead and put it on there on the door frame with all these other warning stickers that come from Toyota. But that is it. So now, this is just my commuter, so it'll be nice having this remote start. It gets pretty cold and pretty hot here in the Panhandle, depending on the season, but you just, on the key fob, you just hit lock 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and it's running. It's quiet because it's a Prius, but it is in fact running. With this kit, the 12-volt solution kits, the way it works is as soon as you open the door, it will shut off, which is fine. It's a safety feature just because the car doesn't have a key. It doesn't require a key. It's just push button with the key fob. So that is it. That's my installation video. I hope this is helpful to you, and I look forward to doing more videos. As always, like, subscribe, follow, links below, and thanks for watching.